we got some sticker shock. Good morning, everyone, and we are getting ready to get started. It is an overcast morning. It is hot and muggy, and if you didn't see my last video, that's okay. I'm just going to reiterate what happened last time. I got sticker shock again. Lumber is absolutely ridiculous, crazy, expensive. What should be, or what had been about $3 for a board is now $7. And it goes up from there. A sheet of plywood that was $8 is now $32. So it's getting to be an expensive proposition, but that's okay. We're going to do it anyway because it's got to be done. But first, ice. Of course, first things first, let's get this floor cleaned up. I hate walking over all these little blocks of wood. It's always good to keep a good, clean workspace. At the price of lumber now, I'm going to save all these little blocks. We'll use them for cripples and what have you. We'll go ahead and get started on framing the bathroom wall. This will be the bathroom wall between the bathroom and the bedroom. It'll have the bathroom door in it. You don't need a header, or not much of a header on it, just a single 2x4. It's non-load bearing, so that's all we put in here. Now the wall between the bathroom and the closet, we'll just frame that up 16 inches on the center. That'll come 5 foot off the exterior wall. That'll give us room to set our tub. And of course, you know, I like to salvage the lumber at $7, $8 a board. It's well worth it. We'll have to come back and put backers in for our drywall. Pulling nails, salvaging lumber. Most of this lumber is cedar that was pulled out of the house. I'd hate to know what cedar costs nowadays. Same as with the bathroom wall. We don't need to put a real heavy-duty header in the closet. It's non-load bearing. And of course, now that we have all of our walls set, we're going to go ahead and double up all of our top plates. Initially, this wall was just going to be a single 2x4 wall. We ended up doubling it up. It worked out better that way because we had some 2x4s and the cost of 2x4s were less than 2x6s. Once we set the wall in place, we came back and tied all the studs together with a block. That way it acts as one unit. We figured out we needed to get this overhang out of the way. You'll notice that we're putting these 2x4s flat. Those will go basically as a filler against the brick wall to build it out far enough where we'll be able to get electrical run through the wall and give us something to hang our drywall on. And that's pretty much what we have this week. Stay tuned next time.
And as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.